We have made it another season. Thank you guys. It has been a very crazy journey to do two different seasons of Living Decks, and we're gonna have season 3 coming out pretty soon. But, of course, like you have to obviously see, we are here with the Pokemon Plush Living Decks, or the PokéPlush Living Decks season finale. Now, if you don't know, the PokéPlush Living Decks is my Pokemon Plush Living Decks where I'm trying to get every single Pokemon as a plush, and it's been a lot of hard work. We're about 20% of the way there. Whew, it's been a lot though, and I'm super excited to show off the brand new additions that we actually got in the last few weeks. I'm gonna be going boom 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 because we have a bunch of new ones and a bunch of other Pokemon that actually I already had plushies of. However, I thought it'd be very interesting to show off some new Pokemon that we actually have added in here. So without further ado, we're gonna start off with the Pokemon mascot, of course, and that being this absolutely adorable, still has a Goodwill tag by the way, Pikachu Tomy sleeping. He is so freaking cute. Look at the little man. He is so adorable. My grandma actually got all these from Goodwill, which, wow, I don't know how. We have a bunch of ones that she got from Goodwill, which were just crazy to see. She sent me a picture and was like, hey, you want these? And I was like, yes, of course. So first one we got was a sleeping Tomy Pikachu. Still has the tag, which I'm very happy about. Super cute. I kind of wanted this one in my collection for a while. However, I just never ended up doing it until now. And to get one technically for free, because she just kind of let me have them. They're only like 10 or 12 bucks altogether after her senior discount. So she just kind of gave it to me. It was an excellent little addition to the collection. Super cute. And you guys know that I'm currently addicted with getting Pikachu plushies, especially if you saw one of my recent videos. So very awesome. Next up, I'm gonna do these guys together because they are bootlegs that I have plushies of already, and that being Leafeon and Dragonite. This Leafeon is a bootleg of the Pokemon Center one they have, which actually got restocked recently, which was pretty cool to see. However, I already have a pretty decent Jazzwares Leafeon in my collection, so I'm not too worried about this. It will probably go in my car, if anything, so we'll probably see. And then I have one that's definitely going in the car, being this absolutely adorable, chunky Dragonite. If you couldn't see right here, I do have Dragonite already, and I plan on getting another Dragonite in the next few weeks, so that'll be very interesting. If you know, you know. And I'm super happy that she actually found a bootleg Dragonite that I could put in my car, because Dragonite is one of my favorite Dragon-type Pokemon and one of my favorite Kanto-type Pokemon. So seeing a little Dragonite that she was able to get for me for free, definitely an awesome addition to my car. I love collecting the plushies on my car. I have a bunch of them, so I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put her. But whenever I figure that out, it's gonna be very awesome. Next up, we have the god of all Pokemon, another one that she found, and that being Arceus. Oh my gosh. Or Arceus, however you call it. This is the 20th anniversary Pokemon plush that you would see by Tomy. I have a bunch of the mythical ones that we have over here, actually. All of the Gen 5 mythicals. And they went through and did all the mythical Pokemon as this like shinier fabric kind of plush. And it is absolutely beautiful. That silvery white. I had an Arceus collection plush already. However, it is a bootleg. I'm still going to keep it for sure, I think, for the most. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I think getting an official Arceus, especially one that's as like shiny and amazing as this one, super awesome. I already know where I'm gonna put this in the collection, but it looks so freaking cool. All the detail is shiny. The fabric felt right here looks pretty decent for the most part. I like the golden in it. And everything in this plush is just amazing. It was so awesome, the fact that she found all of these Pokemon plushies. Wow, my mind's still blown from that. It's crazy, but wow, I don't even know what to say. But thank you, Nana. Thank you. Thank you very much for grabbing me all of these amazing plushies. Whew. But I think that's it for the most plushies that she actually got me. We actually have a few more that I found for myself, and then we'll actually get into living decks. So the next one that I got, I actually kind of was looking for this on and off for a person that I sell to, and I couldn't find it. And then whenever I tried to message them, I just never got a response. So I ended up actually keeping it for myself. And that is this amazing sleeping Eevee plushie. Oh my goodness. It is so freaking adorable. I love Eevee, not as much as Pikachu, I think. However, I could not pass it up. This is a lot rarer than the Pikachu or the Charmander and all that. So I had to grab it, but it feels like the Mochi plushies or the Squishmallows that you would get. And she is so freaking cute. The sleepy little one. I have Charmander like literally right behind me right now. If I move, nope, you can't see him, sorry. But He is so freaking cute. Super, super cuddly right here. Warm fabric. Nice, nice, nice. And then, like I said, the squishy factor is incredible. This is such an amazing Pokemon plush, and definitely my favorite Eevee plush I have. Whenever I do a photo shoot with my Pokemon plushies, I might bring this one with me as well. This and Charmander might just have to come with me for sure. I think it's just super, super amazing. I needed a life-size Eevee plush, and I consider this life-size Eevee. I think it is life-size Eevee plush. I think it's as close as I'm gonna get. Now I just need the Umbreon and the Espeon sleeping ones that they have on Pokemon Center, which hopefully one day I'll find those. Or even the bootlegs would be pretty cool to get. But super happy with this amazing purchase. You even got a little belly, a little baby belly. You know that's gonna be a good cuddly plush when they got a little belly. They have some, it feels like cardboard or whatever in the ears to kind of keep it standing up for the most part. But I think it works really well with the plushie. Super, super adorable. Then next up, we have all brand new Pokemon to the Living decks. Super, super happy to show all these guys off. These are actually from my shop that just didn't sell well, or just didn't sell at all. Not really any interest in it, so I just decided to pick it up. Or they kind of broke from people looking at them at vending alleys and stuff like that. So first one I'm going to show off, one that did kind of break, which sadly is Elekid, which it's okay because I really like this Elekid. I was going to possibly grab it if nobody else did. But the sad part is somebody, whenever they took it out too hard, and the fabric right here for the Pokeball came apart. And that is very, very annoying, especially since it is technically still my Pokemon plush until I sell it. So having like a kid or something that came and just kind of did it too rough and broke it off is super annoying. Or it was just an old plush, which honestly might also be the case. But a very, very simple one you would definitely see in like the little coin pushers where you get it. It's a versatile Pokemon. I believe Tomy made it. I might be incorrect, but the face is so freaking cute. He's so small, just a little baby. The little feet go right into each other. I have the little outlets so I can put him in anywhere, and the hands are also very, very cute. I actually used Elekid recently in a Heart Gold to Silver run, which I need to go through Kanto and finish that pretty soon. But I think this plush is absolutely adorable. And after when we went to Indigo Plateau Con and it didn't sell, I just decided we'd keep it. I might as well just keep him, and hopefully he would possibly get some sales, but not really interest even on Makari. So into the collection Elekid goes, which honestly I feel like might be best for him. Next up, another one that my grandma actually got for me again, my Nana, and I forgot to show it off before I showed Elekid off, but I'm going to show it off now. And that is Mega Charizard X. Oh my gosh, this was the one that I was like, get it, gotta get it, you gotta get it instantly, do it please for me, I would love that. This guy is so freaking cool. It is supposed to be based off of the Pokemon Center 2014 one. However, I do believe that it is bootleg. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it is bootleg just by the mouth, but I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, that's absolutely awesome. This one is going to be a keep for now until I possibly find another one to keep and add to the collection in the future. But honestly, that's going to be a little hard because I think he's pretty expensive now. So I will definitely take this bootleg one that I found in the wild for the most part. But also, gosh, for a bootleg, it does look really good. The only thing like I have to say is the mouth is kind of eh. But besides that, it is such an awesome Pokemon plush. You have some little wire pieces in here to actually control where the wings go, which makes me happy. The blue and the black together is absolutely amazing. It's in the same pose that the actual official one, if this is an official, is in, where he just kind of has his arms like going out, getting ready to fight. The fire streaks coming out of his mouth are absolutely epic, and the blues are just, it's just such a perfect coloration for me. The only thing that I'm kind of like, is that he has the very nasty felt nails, which I just don't like felt nails for the most part in any kind of Pokemon plush, especially like Build-A-Bear or bootlegs. But another thing that kind of gives it away is the shoddy, maybe? I guess shoddy might be the word, sewing job that's on here, because it isn't the best sewing job, so that just makes me believe that it is a bootleg. But even though it is most likely a bootleg, it's still a really well bootleg in my opinion, and I'm super happy to have a Mega Charizard in my collection. And speaking of that, that's actually the first Mega that we have in the collection at all, so very, very happy to see. Next up, we have another Pokemon Center plush, we have Helioptile.
As fate would have it, Misty invited him to the Cerulean Gym.
Aw, Mr. Mag-
This one is definitely official though. Super, super cute. This one is from 2013. The ears have no padding in it, so it's kind of like a dog with the ears hanging down. I can't wait to use one in X and Y pretty soon. The smile on that face is so freaking adorable. Oh my gosh. Just a really good plush in my opinion. The head is super heavy on it, which kind of just makes it, honestly, it makes it very, very cute because it's kind of like that, like a dog actually does do. So you don't expect too many lizards to do that, but I think it works out really, really well. Such an adorable little Pokemon Center plush. I've been wanting a Helioptile, but it was just kind of whenever I would find it, I would grab it. And now that I have one, super happy to say he's added to the collection, and I cannot wait to possibly get his evolution in a Sitting Cutie form, which that'll probably be the season 3 premiere. That or Munchlax for sure. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. I might wait for Munchlax until the season premiere comes out, and then from there try to figure it out. But super excited to have a Helioptile in here. And then next up we have a bunch of Banpresto ones, and I'm super excited about these. These ones also didn't really sell too well, so I decided to throw them in the collection because they are also ones that I kind of want to get into the collection. First off, we have ourselves Kabachu. We have the little felt nose right there, and oh my goodness, it is so freaking cute. We don't have the little thing on it, but that's okay. It's whatever. Super, super adorable little plush. I love how much Banpresto was able to put into these plushies for them being so small. And the fact that he did it for my favorite region also adds to it so much. I'm super happy to see that we have a Kabachu plush, and I don't even know what to say besides it's just a really well-made plushie. I might switch him out for Tomy if I find the Tomy one, but also I don't know, this guy is very, very cute. Next up we have one of my favorite dark type Pokemon in the Generation 5, and that is Volibee. I do really love Volibee and the evolution Mandibuzz. I am a very big fan of Mandibuzz, honestly. I love Vultures for the most part. The Vulture like aesthetic and how the Mandibuzz actually act are honestly really favorites of mine. And so I do like Volibee for the most part. I'm actually using one in my white playthrough, or black playthrough. Black is the generation that I'm playing, or the game. And this little guy is so freaking adorable. The little... For an ugly little chicken baby, I think it works out pretty well. The skull is also really cool. It's multiple different parts together. So the skull and the feet are together. And then the inside right here, the torso to the head are totally different parts that they just kind of sewed on multiple pieces. And I think it works out really well. The only one that is kind of hard to see some of the stuff on it, and the nose beak kind of goes to like a different way. However, I do think this little guy is actually really adorable. And we do have the tag, even though it is ripped on the back, still a very awesome addition. Next up, one of my favorite Pokemon evolutions, and definitely one of my favorite Pokemon because of the manga and just because of the games, and that is Musharna, of course, with the Banpresto tag as well. Super, super awesome. But yes, I do really like Muna. I have a Muna right here, and I got another one in the box somewhere, which I probably should bring her out. I'm really hoping to get the Moshi plush that they actually have in the future. One day, maybe at TrainerCon, but an amazing little plush right here. And Musharna does have a few good plushies, however, I do kind of like the keychain aspect of it. I might hang it up somewhere, but I think this Musharna is such a good addition. The little felt going up all the way down and being the Dream Mist, super, super cute. I just love Musharna and Muna. I don't know exactly why, but I know like the manga and playing the games. I just always loved it. But I don't know why ever since then it's kind of just attached to me and been one of my favorite Generation 5 Pokemon. But it definitely is a top 10 in my favorites. And I'm super happy to say we now completed Musharna and Muna's evolution line. Next up, we got a Pokemon that's kind of rare in Sitting Cutie form, so I was glad to get this in the Banpresto keychain form. This is the one that I was like, even if it does sell well, I'm going to probably keep it and be my little secret. And that is Crustle. Now, Dwebble is one of the most rare Sitting Cuties from the current generation that we have, the Generation 5 generation of Sitting Cuties, and Crustle is a close combination to it. Not as rare, however, still pretty close. My little lasagna crab does look really good, though. I do love how bulky he is. His feet are felt, and his hands kind of hang down with some felt actually attached to it. The eyes are also, honestly, this is a really made out of felt plush, at least the body part of it. And then whenever you get to right here, you got the good stuff with the big old fabric. And it's probably one of the more fluffier ones that you're going to see from the Band Presto keychain line, which I think works out pretty well though. I mean, it's very, very cute, and I do like bug type Pokemon for the most part. Crustle and Dwebble I have not used in a playthrough yet, but I really want to. So I think this is a really well made addition to my collection. Super happy to have it in there, and gosh, it's just really cool to see that we have this little guy into the collection, and I'm super happy. Now we just gotta get Dwebble. Sitting Cutie Dwebble is probably gonna be the one that I get, unless I could find the Band Presto keychain one in the future. But for now, I do think Crustle being added to the collection is definitely a good move. Which, if you don't know the struggle between having to get Crustle and Dwebble, then man, you have a lot to learn about the Pokemon community, at least the PokéPlush community for sure. And then the final edition that we got, a Pokemon Center new one that I got, is the Dunsparce. I was waiting to do this guy for the season finale, and it is absolutely amazing. We of course have the Pokemon tag right here with the name, but wow, very, very cute. Princess Bob is officially here, which I played on my girlfriend's account one time. I actually put Dunsparce on her team and named her Princess Bob just because. I don't know why. Princess Bob stuck with me ever since, and I needed a Dunsparce plush. I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. However, for the most part, I think it's a pretty decent plushie with pretty decent, it's at least tall. That's the part that matters. It is a very tall plushie. Just I was kind of hoping it'd be a little bit more wider as well to go along with it, but I can't really complain. I think it was $20-something, so I got this with her, and then I got a gift from my girlfriend, which I had to hide midway through the video because I kind of forgot. But I do think the Dunsparce is such an amazing Pokemon plush. This is going to be the most modern one besides the Sleeping Eevee, and I think it works out really, really well. Pokemon Center modern plushies, they're pretty well, however, they are very, very expensive, so I think I did a pretty good idea to get the Dunsparce because I don't see them making any other Dunsparce ones except for Sitting Cuties in the future. But super happy to see we now have Princess Bob added to our collection. And I think that's it for the new additions that we have. So a really big season finale. Super awesome, guys. I really, really thank y'all for joining me on these several episodes that we have. I believe like almost 50 episodes, question mark. A good amount of them last year at Fan Expo, a little bit after Fan Expo whenever the new season started. So it's been about a good year since we started this new season. So about a year is every season. Super excited to start season 3 in a few weeks, hopefully. We will see, just depending on whatever comes in. But yeah, I'm gonna put all these guys back and we're gonna end the episode, but thank you again for watching. So, would you believe me if I said I actually had 3 more plushies that I completely forgot to add to our collection total as well? I had them hidden over there. I'm just, oh man, I'm tired. Oh, I can't believe this. But we have 3 other ones to definitely add, so even bigger than what we had planned. That being, I'm just gonna go through and just kind of quickly throw them on here before we actually put them up. We have Staravia. Such a cute one. Another part of the collection that I don't know the brand of this plushie. I'm pretty sure it's a Band Presto though, but nobody wanted this one, and I'm super sad because Staravia is a really cool Pokemon in my opinion. Honestly, my favorite middle bird that they have. So it was so cool that I actually got to keep this little guy. Little feetsies are so adorable. It kind of reminds me of a Pokédoll plush, but honestly, it just might be if I'm mistaken. I don't know for sure. I think it's either Band Presto or maybe it is Pokemon Center. I have to do some more research on it. Still a very, very old Pokemon plush for sure. Probably around 2008, 2008. 2008, wow, 2008. Probably whenever this guy was created, but still a very, very awesome Pokemon plush. And I'm super happy we got to add Staravia to our collection. Next up, one of the partners of my pirate crew, we have ourselves Bonsley.
You, my dear!
Bonsly, you're just the cutest thing.
And this Bonsley plush is so freaking adorable. It is Jazzbear's, one of the rare Jazzbear's ones where I actually take off the tag. Not too many Pokemon plushies I take off the tag of, but this one was one of the exceptions. He was a part of my pirate crew at the Renaissance Fair. You could, of course, see Captain Totodile right here hidden away. For now, at least, until I kind of fix everything, which I'll probably do after this video. But super, super amazing little Bonsley plush right here. You haven't seen really a Bonsley plush since, I believe, Jack Specific made one back in 09, 08. And that was Crying. It had the flatter little pieces right here. But now we got a full Bonsley and it's all 3D glory. Super, super adorable, and I'm super happy to have this little guy in my collection. Next up, we have another Generation 9 Pokemon that I'm really, really excited to talk about, and that is Fido for $14.99, as well as Bonsley. This Fido is so freaking cute. However, a little different from the Oshawott, where they have a little face like that going down, just the regular normal face. But with this one, it just kind of makes it look sad because it's not pointed. So it just looks like a very sad Fido, which kind of looks like the art as well. However, this one just looks a lot more sad than usual. So we're going to have to make sure to give her a bunch of love, make sure she's okay. But I love the coloration on this. Oh my gosh. This fabric also reminds me of the ones that you would see a lot in Kecleon. So I think this works out really, really well. Super adorable freaking Pokemon plushie. The way I actually sewed it is also really mesmerizing and adorable. Like the way they have it as like a little croissant thing going through and folded. Works out perfectly for Fido, and I'm super happy we got almost every single version of the dog evolutions. I have Greavard, and I have Fido. I do have Mabosstiff, however, I do want to get the evolutions of the various ones, as well as the pre-evolution for Mabosstiff. So hopefully we'll be able to do that pretty soon. But I do think it's a pretty good start with Fido. I just really hope they add the other evolutions pretty soon. Okay, now we can actually move on to me putting all the Pokemon plushies back. I've even put off most of the ones back. There's literally Eevee right here hiding. But besides that, I need to throw some of these guys. So now we have all the plushies over here. Majority of them are actually going to just be in the box chilling. You can probably see all their tags for the most part. However, we do have a few out, such as the Dunsparce chilling over here. We have Sleeping Pikachu over here. And then, I know it's very messy, I apologize, but we have an Eevee right over there as well. That place is going to be cleaned up. Actually, this whole little area is going to be cleaned up pretty soon. I am going to try to change it up. We also have Jirachi hiding. That's technically not a part of the community. However, if it doesn't sell in August, it definitely will join our little group of plushies. Whew, man, it has been a wild season 2, and I'm super excited to do more seasons in the future. But yeah, I think we're gonna go back to the other me. I kind of forgot to add a few of them, like I said earlier, so that version of me doesn't really know yet. I forgot to add a few, so if I mention anything about that, apologies. However, yes, we do have all the 3 new additions over here. Okay, and it just rained, so I'm trying to run out here before it actually rains again. We have Dragonite, and we do have Leafeon over here. You could also see some of the Pokemon plushies that I actually have sticking out. Some other ones you probably actually recognize. But yeah, we have our little bunch of Pokemon in the car. Now, we can officially go back. Alright guys, that is it for me. Again, thank y'all for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Whew, man, I just so many awesome Pokemon plushies added to the collection. Super happy I got to show off all these amazing plushes, and so excited that I get to do it again in a few weeks with y'all. That's the best part of it, honestly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off here. Give me a few weeks to figure out what to do next. I might take a week off after this video comes out. I don't know yet for sure. There is one specific Pokemon I do want to hunt for, but besides that, I think that is gonna be it for me, guys. I hope to see you guys soon. And until then, I hope you have a lovely day. Peace out.